Hi folks, I'm Nathan from Two Guys Ride, and today Rob and I are out here at Legacy of the Lakes Diamond Classic Boat Show, and we're here with Larry and, well, this awesome boat next to us. Larry, tell us what this is.
It's a 1964 Boston Whaler Nauset, 17 foot, the 60 horse Mercury 4-stroke. That, of course, is newer.
It's newer.
An 04, yeah.
Okay, so let's start with, you notice right away, first of all, what a classical look, right?
Yeah.
These are beautiful, sought-after boats here. The woodwork, obviously, you must have redone.
I redid that. The dash I replaced.
Okay.
There was many instruments on the dash, and when you took them all off, it looked like cheese. So I found the right width and rebuilt that.
Okay, but are they the original gauges?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's a barometer,
Okay.
a wind-up clock, and speedometer.
Okay.
And then that's a new, but authentic compass. And then this is the seat folds forward and back, and there is that upper piece I replaced. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, the lower one. And that was just beat up.
But it's the original wood otherwise.
Everything else is original.
And would it have been this darker color?
I think so.
Okay.
You know, it's that type of mahogany.
Okay. A little bit of storage underneath the benches here. A
Yeah.
little bit of storage. That's your gas tank right down here,
Right
though.
there, yeah.
And that's where it would be?
That's where it was, yeah. There was a big metal tank, and I didn't want that in.
No, so you put a replacement plastic. Well,
And
just
some-
like
go
classic car owners, you want if you're going to drive the boat,
Yeah.
you want it drivable. You want
Right.
good brakes on it. You want under the car. Here in the boat, you want a good engine.
Same thing.
And so and things that work. Okay.
It's a little unique, and it has a rod rack.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you actually put that in,
And
or
it.
that was
original.
there.
That was an option that went way back, and
And it was
and that
in
was-
the boat when you got it.
yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty rough, but it was good.
So you bought it in rough shape.
Yeah, kind of rough. I mean, it needed a lot of cleaning up.
And okay, so you just redid all the wood.
Yeah,
You
sanded
didn't add
and
anything.
sanded.
Yeah, no kidding.
You had to be careful because a lot of the mahogany is just a plywood with a thin veneer.
Oh,
so
thin
you
veneer on
couldn't-
the surface.
right.
If you go too much, you take it
You're
out.
done. Yeah, and that front hatch is new. I made that one to replace it because that was such bad shape.
But that's a replica of what it would look like.
It's
It's
exactly
designed
what it
off of what it would look like.
Couldn't tell the difference.
What a talented woodworker you are.
It's fun. It's just fun. It was a long winter project.
The floor. Obviously the boat's fiberglass.
Right.
The main body. So did you have to do anything with the fiberglass?
The non-skid is a primed and then a special hard coat of
Put over it.
rolled on. Yeah, taped
Okay.
it and rolled it. The rest is original, just buffed out. So that's
Man, that's all.
Whaler blue.
Yeah, that is a very. I mean that's the.
that's
I don't know what
the
you say. That's the color, right, for a
that's it,
Boston
yeah.
whaler. Top. Do you have to have
That
top
was
remade?
original.
Are you serious?
They never-
They
I don't
never. They couldn't put it up.
No, well, Carl had it. Carl Malma, who has Sans Souci down here.
Yeah.
Chris Craft. 1940, I believe. He had it. I don't think he ever had the top. It was in the garage the whole time.
Wow.
So it was. I cleaned it. That was all I've done to it.
Man, that's cool.
pretty amazing.
It is. I mean, it's always fun to have those original parts.
It is.
The original wood that came with the boat minus one piece,
Yeah.
two pieces that you replaced.
And that's a new rub rail. The rub rail they had before was just a little white edging thing, and it
Okay.
didn't really suffice to do anything.
No. Sometimes you got to make it practical.
Right.
Okay. So just plain storage up underneath that.
Yeah, there's anchor up there and a life jacket. And
Okay.
it pops up.
Now you weren't required on these to have at least in '64, having the light on top of the bimini.
Right. And there's a light here.
Right there, right?
Not on top.
It's interesting. Now is that a light at the very front?
Right. That's your bow light.
And it just has red and green on either side instead of being spread apart.
Those are,
Isn't it?
some of these components I think you could sell for more in a boat.
Yeah,
It's just-
probably, and they would be
can't get-
incredibly hard to find.
Spotlight's original, horns original, and yeah, I like the old instruments. I think the wind-up clock.
In that
And it might
unique.
even be right time. I said it this morning.
It's got to be close.
Pretty close.
It's
Almost
got to
2
be
o'clock.
close. So, what was your draw, Larry? Into getting a Boston whaler, such a
I
classic.
just always liked them. Someday
They're
I said,
iconic,
I'm gonna
aren't they?
Get one. Yeah, and here I am.
Oh man, did you do anything with the outside fiberglass?
Yeah, new gel coat.
New gel. Well, that's nothing. Gosh, I mean, for all the years it sits there,
Yeah.
it's great the way the fiberglass works.
Yeah.
Put that new gel coat on, and you're
Took
good.
him a
You're
while.
gonna-
The guy didn't have the right equipment at first, and then he got the rotisserie, they could mount it. You strip everything off, and then
Right.
you could roll it.
roll it and do it.
And humidity is such a factor, and so. But it came out finally.
Now, what it came out beautiful. What originally would have had for a motor?
I don't know what he had.
Originally? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a two-stroke. back,
Okay,
but-
so your decision to put a 60 horse.
and that was on it when I bought it.
Okay, that was on there
It
already.
only has, it's an 04 and it's 125 hours on it.
Okay, but it works great,
Oh, yeah.
quiet.
The shifting I don't like is I have a Yamaha on one boat and a Suzuki on the other, and they shift so smooth. This one is clunky, but the experts, the mechanics, and say that was a very 04, about that age.
That's the way they
That's the way
were.
they were.
So nothing wrong with the
Not
motor.
worth it. Just shift fast and don't draw it out. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, do you use the boat a lot, or you just come
Not
out for
a horrible
shows?
lot. No,
Okay.
we're in the lift, on
Okay.
a covered lift, so it's.
So it's well protected.
Yeah, that's the whole.
Would make
sun just kills it.
Oh,
Kills
sure
everything.
it does. Makes a great fishing boat, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I have another center console, a Triumph, a newer one, but that's an 14, and I did great for fishing out of it. Just now I won't have anything but a center console.
I noticed that where the back of the fishing poles go, I'm assuming that back end goes there.
Yep.
But it's lockable.
Yeah, it is.
So
So if you had your rods in there with lock on, you couldn't get them out.
you put the reel inside of there, and then I got it.
So there's little hook mounts in there,
Yeah.
wooden, and then that's where they sit.
Okay. Ha! Man, that's fascinating. Now, you got your drain, a
Yep.
bilge pump, right down there.
Right.
Ha!
And there's a tunnel that runs underneath this, and that's
That
where
feeds
your lines
feeds
run.
right to
Right.
Okay, in
Yep.
case it comes over the bow. How does it ride?
Really nice. It really does.
Pretty flat.
You know,
and
when they
smooth?
went to the tri-hulls, I know, in the 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
they were tough because they captured the waves. For some reason, coming across, it was about like this morning. And
Yeah.
You don't bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang. It rides
And
smooth.
with that engine trimmed out, I can do 34, which is plenty. Most of the time when you're cruising around, it's 20.
Okay.
So it's got, it's economical.
Yeah.
It's a good match, I think.
I think so, and I think the important thing is, Larry, it's your boat.
There we go.
It's your dream.
Yeah.
It's your piece of art, and you're allowed to do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
That fits your dream.
During that whole restoration, when I was doing the varnishing, Tom Jewell is just the top. He's a master, has done many of these boats here. Boy, you learn appreciation for
Craftsmanship
Oh,
and knowledge.
how do they get it that way?
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding. Right.
You get 2-3 coats and it looks wonderful, and the next one globs up a little bit.
Yeah.
Sand it down.
Sand it down. Go again. Yep. Man.
Oh, so that's great.
What got you into collecting classic boats?
Well, this is the only classic I have, and there wasn't really that. It was just that's the boat I wanted. I wanted a.
Do you have memories of this from childhood, or?
No, I grew up in West Central South here, about 50 miles.
Okay, so because this isn't a common Minnesota boat.
No, they aren't. There's probably a
Down south, much
metro
more
area,
so.
but yeah, southeast. This originally, Carl had it, and he came from Omaha.
Okay.
So he had it out. I don't know where they, probably Okoboji in Iowa.
Yeah. Well, I love it that you've done, all this work by yourself,
That's kind of rewarding.
and you've kept it as original as possible, if
Yeah.
not completely original, by reusing parts and bringing it back to life.
Yeah.
It's fun for people to see this and to see something
way
like
it
that
was.
preserved, right, the
Yeah.
way it was, so that we wouldn't normally get to have the ability to do. So,
Yeah.
thank you for doing that.
Yeah, great.
And
Appreciate it.
you're welcome. And thank you for spending your time with us, Larry, and telling us the story about the
My
boat.
pleasure.
We sure appreciate it.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.